So let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel pressure? Of course you do. It's interesting to me how in life, especially in business, we all experience pressure, right? I actually refer to it as the squeeze, right? We all feel the squeeze. And, squeeze is pressure. Squeeze is like the squeeze from a client. We all get squeezed by buyers. We get squeezed by sellers. We get squeezed by other agents. We get squeezed by family members. We get squeezed by finances. We get squeezed by our health. We get squeezed by our goals. We get squeezed by, someone driving next to us and honks at us, right? Every day in life, we're all getting squeezed. So the question isn't, how do you avoid being squeezed? How do you avoid pressure? It's different. For me, the question is, when you get squeezed, what comes out? So, this morning I had a little orange juice, right? You squeeze an orange juice, you don't get banana juice. When you squeeze an orange, you don't get apple juice. No, when you squeeze an orange, you get orange juice. So every day in your life, you get squeezed. Every day in my life, I get squeezed. I get squeezed hundreds of times a day by email, text messages, Facebooks, meeting requests, meetings, dealing with life, dealing with business. It's all a squeeze. It's all a pressure. The question is, when you get squeezed, what comes out? What comes out? This morning I was driving to an appointment to look at a project we're working on. And while I was driving along, there was a beautiful white Tesla directly in front of me. And in front of them, little residential community, and in front of them, there was two people on bikes. And, like full committed cyclist kind of bike people. And they're cruising on their bikes, and they're directly, right in the middle of the Tesla, like right in the middle of the road where the car should be driving. And so the guy's kind of patient, and I'm sort of following through this community, and finally he honks, right? So the bikers clearly squeezed him, right? So he honks, and both the bikers turn around and look at him. They felt his squeeze. And of course, now they start doing S-turns, right? This is like in my interpretation, a deliberate way to sort of get back at him, right? So how dare you honk at us, you car driver? So, they start doing S-turns, and eventually that was a squeeze back to him. He then drives around them, honks again, rolls down his window, and before I think he could say anything, this 50-year-old woman just starts railing into him. And I mean, I'm in my car, the music is playing, and I can hear her dropping F-bomb after F-bomb, and who do you think you are? And I've got the right of way, and blah, blah, blah. So she got squeezed. How did she respond? A deal falls apart for you. How do you respond? Something doesn't go your way. How do you respond? One of my great mentors, Bill Mitchel, would say to me all the time, Tom, here's the deal. If in your life you continually plant doubt, lack, and limitation, you don't get success, wealth, and abundance. Every day in your life, if you aren't continually planting the seeds of joy, satisfaction, gratitude, appreciation for people's points of view, if you don't have the appreciation for good versus evil, right? If you don't have the appreciation for warm versus cold, if you make one of them wrong all the time, in life, we all get squeezed. When you get squeezed, what comes out? So my advice for you is, look, we're all going to get squeezed. Buyers, sellers, life, family, friends, phone calls, interactions. Think of it almost like a stimulus, right? Stimulus, and then what's your response? So the thing that I want to get across from you today is this. In life, it's like a piece of coal. Everybody wants that beautiful diamond. But what we don't want is the pressure that coal has to experience, that, hundreds of years of intense, rigorous, insane pressure where that piece of coal one day becomes that beautiful diamond that allows you to say to someone, I love you. Think about it. No pressure, no diamond, no squeeze, no real experience in life. So just think about it today as you get squeezed, as things don't go your way, or as things get busy, or too much is just happening. It's all just a big squeeze. It's all big pressure. When you get squeezed, be super mindful of what comes out. Because I know this much. That woman on that bike, when she got squeezed by just a guy who was just looking to get maybe to his home a little bit faster, and she could have pulled over, there's a polite way to do it. Instead, she decided to do S-turns. When she got squeezed, what came out of her was vindictive, angry, evil language. I wonder how that impacted the rest of her day. I wonder what she said to her spouse when she got home. I wonder how she treated her children I wonder how she showed up to the office. I have a feeling that that woman, that moment, that squeeze, that stimulus, that response probably carried throughout the day and made the whole day pretty crappy. It's your choice, my friend. That's the beautiful thing about being a human being. We have a choice every day, stimulus and response. So ready? No pressure, no diamond. That's my short little rant for today. Hope you're doing great. See you soon.
Thanks for watching. If you love what you're seeing here, then click the button below to join our online community absolutely free. Thanks so much.